welcome to Hey There Farms. Today we're going to build a chicken tractor for our meat birds that we got. They're just about 3 weeks old now, so hopefully we can get them in there today because they're starting to smell in the house. Alright, so to start this project we're going to need 4 10 feet long pieces. I'm using 2 by 3 roughly. I cut some 2 by 8s down to 2.5 inches because some of them were rotten and whatnot. So we're going to need 4 10-foot long pieces. We're going to need 4 6-foot 3 pieces because I want it 6.5 wide, and then we're going to also need 3 3-foot pieces right now to start. So that's what we're going to do. So now we are going to lay out the bottom boards, and then we're going to put the uprights. Here we go, we'll take a look. Laid out the bottom ones. After we'll put the uprights in the top frame, and then we'll update you. I'll put you on time lapse while I do that. Okay, now I have moved it here. This is kind of where it's going to go. I leveled it out so that when I put the pieces on, it's actually square. Moved some metal over here. I'm going to cut it up for the sides and then the roof, and then we'll put it on. Okay, so now I got the battery. Batteries are charging. I only have like 1 or 2 pieces left to cut, and we're going to start putting the metal on while we wait for the batteries to charge. So this is what we have done so far. So what I have to do now is I have to cut a piece in between here so that we have an edge to put our metal to. So I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to add some metal to this. Okay, now we're going to put on the metal. Now that I got these pieces on here, You can see we have an edge now to put our metal to. So I'm going to put the metal on. Okay, now we have the sides on and the back on. I just have to cut one piece down there. Batteries are almost charged. I just used regular 1.25 1.5 screws to put it on. There's holes from before. And then I'm going to build a door here on the side because my wife prefers it on the side than the top. And I made it 3 feet tall, so it is a little bit more difficult to get in. So we will put the door on the side on this one. The other one's on the top, so. I'll cut the roof after too. And then we'll put wire on. Okay. Okay. Bringing up the door now. Back in there. I want this one to be just a little bit so the door goes against something. Show you on the other side after. Show you how this is. Now I have back in here and here for the door to close against. The hinges will go here. The door will close onto here. So make the door next, the frame of the door. Then we'll put wire on the door. Okay, so now I got the door built. I'm going to put it on the hinges. I'm going to put some spacers in the bottom to hold the door up. I just put 2 shavings ahead. run the wire up past. Okay, so now I put a piece of backing here. So it holds this piece of metal down and I can put the mesh on there. And I'm going to do the same thing on this here edge. I cut the board and I'll put this backing on here. So we can put the wire. Okay. Okay. We have it done now. Birds are in. So I put the mesh on. I cut these strips, these thinner strips, to hold the mesh on. These ones here, I'll cut about a 1/4 inch. I ran out of hardware cloth, so I just put this for now. That PVC chicken wire, but I'm gonna buy hardware cloth for this. We don't have raccoons, but the odd fox does come around. But it is right next to the house right now. Next time I go to town, I'll get hardware cloth. So 6 by 10. Well, it's actually 6.5 by 10. And then we have 25 Cornish cross in here. And the door is done. It's here. And the door opens. I cut a slight angle on that, then it closes better, easier. So that's what it looks like. Alright, so thank you for watching, and that's it for now from Hey Now Farms, or Hey There Farms.